Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back. It is June 11th. It's about 2:20 p.m. It's been raining off and on all day long. I think we're gonna get some rain tonight, so we'll see how that goes. We are at a state park known as Brushy Creek. It's a very interesting part. I'll fill you in more about this park as we get along in the video. We are at this park because over last winter's camping season, before I started making YouTube videos, something happened out here and I want my tent stakes back, and I think they might still be out there. These tent stakes, they were kind of expensive, and I just don't like leaving stuff. So I'm back because I have to do some stuff where I used to live tomorrow early in the morning, and I thought it would be a perfect opportunity for me to do this. It's actually raining right now. It's been raining off and on all day, so it's gonna make tonight pretty interesting. There's a lot more I want to say, but I'm gonna fill you in as we go along, so let's get started. Right here I have a map of the park. It is one of the biggest state parks in Iowa, I think. I'm pretty sure it is. There's a big lake here. It's fed by Brushy Creek, which comes up from over there. And there's just campgrounds all over the place. It's a very, very popular park for horse riding in Iowa. I would say probably even one of the most popular. We are actually right here. Wickwire Road is a low maintenance road in Iowa, so that means the county doesn't maintain it quite as much as any other roads. So you take this road and we're right there. Okay, so we're gonna take this would be the West River, so we're gonna take the West River Trail, and I lost my tent stake somewhere around 19, so it's quite a ways from here all the way to there. So that's what we're doing. Let's get started. Start of the trail right here. I find it just absolutely incredible how much everything has grown around here in the last couple of weeks. It just exploded basically. This is gonna be a bit of a miserable hike unless it kind of dries up out here. So it was just raining, the sun comes out. That sunlight is gonna drive up the humidity. It's probably gonna be close to, I imagine, 70% and above. Anyways, so a truck came down this road that we're gonna try to get to here, and you guys might have a treat in store because I'm gonna record it, and if he starts asking me a bunch of questions, he just might. Okay, so I know for a fact, since I seen a truck come down here, this would be the normal point where trucks are supposed to stop, and he's not here. I'm not afraid of people. I know a lot of people ask me, they say, aren't you kind of afraid of what you might see down here? Only if I hear a lawnmower am I afraid, because it will imply it's DNR, so, or some type of park maintenance. But if this is just some normal dude driving a truck down here, where could he have gone? There's no way he drove a truck down this. I'm genuinely confused. I know I seen him. How did he get a truck down that? That is so weird. I'm genuinely confused, but I'm also curious now. See if there's definitely no tire marks here. I am so confused. Where did he go? I didn't see him drive back. We'll find out. Let's go down here. So this is why I think that Brushy Creek is an interesting park. I said that earlier in the video. It's because if you look at a map, Brushy Creek is a wildlife management area. It designates Brushy Creek as a wildlife management area. In Iowa, you can legally camp anywhere on wildlife management areas. There are some like rules and regulations about it, but in general, you can camp for free legally on any WMA land. Now here's the catch. Brushy Creek is a state park. It's one of the only state parks that I know of in Iowa that's also calls itself WMA land. So I'm extremely confused on the legality of whether you can camp for free anywhere in Brushy Creek. I really don't know. I know for a fact that if you ask most people, they'll say no, you can't. But because I do know a little bit about the camping laws, I know you can camp in WMA land. So if any of you can clear that up for me, I appreciate it. I'm getting a little bit nervous because I hear a motor vehicle in the distance. I'm guessing it's an ATV or some type of four-wheeler, side-by-side, or something of the like. But I don't know for sure. We're getting closer to the ATV noises. I don't know what we're gonna find. So we are 3 miles into the hike and I have found where my previous camp location is, but we have a bit of an issue. That is so overgrown now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find the tents and stakes in here. It'd be a miracle if I can. I know this is where I lost them over here. There was some relatively flat land around here somewhere. This is so interesting. So as I'm trying to find my tent stakes, I can't see them here, but this is old wood I chopped up when I was hot hunting. Oh, are the stakes really not here? Let's take another look. Well, looks like I'm going to have to accept it's more than likely a turkey hunter found my tent stakes and grabbed them. I can't think of who else would have been wandering around the woods here. The last day I camped here was January 22nd of 2022. So it was been a good 6 months almost since I've been here, and it's 100% likely somebody else could have came through and found it because my logs are right there from when I was hot tenting, and this definitely looks like where I threw the firebox out, like emptied the wood stove. And that means that the tent would have been like right here. There's just no way that somebody didn't grab them. I can't find a single one, so congrats whoever found them. Here's another clue too. You can see that's where I was cutting a piece of wood in the winter. Other than that, I can't find any other trace that there was ever a campsite here other than that, and that piece of wood that was lodged there. And I only know that because I was the one that was here. Other than that, I probably would never have noticed. Anyways, we spent enough time looking for the stakes. Let's get going. So one interesting fact about Iowa is that it is actually native to mountain lions, and it's been said there are no mountain lions in Iowa, but I can tell you that I follow every mountain lion story I ever see that includes Iowa in it, and more and more and more and more mountain lions are showing up in this state, particularly states that follow the Des Moines River. So that's going to include Boone County, Polk County, Webster County, Hamilton County, and many others. But we are on the Des Moines River, and this is very heavily forested around here. So if there is a mountain lion anywhere, I'm not saying that you're going to run into one, but if you're going to find one, it's going to be somewhere around here. So because of that, I do have my eyes peeled a bit, but the chances of finding one are so small. At the very beginning of this hike, over 3 hours away, I want to say in the video I said I heard a lawnmower in the distance, or some type of motor vehicle, or something with a motor. You can hear this thing from that far away. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Finally found the source of it though. I don't know if the camera picked that up, but that's thunder. In just my last video, this is all coincidence by the way, I was explaining how one of the only months I really don't like to camp in is the summer months, because it gets so ridiculously hot. I'm talking 90s at night with 100% humidity, and it just so happens that we are going to be crossing a campsite that I almost had to bail out on. One of the only ones I was this close to bailing on. We're probably still another mile from that, and there are going to be some storms coming, so we'll play that by ear, but I still got some energy to burn, so we're going to keep moving and find that campsite. Let's hope we can get to camp soon, because I don't know how much more time we have left. The sky's getting dark, and I'm hearing thunder more often. We'll see. Starting to walk pretty fast, so I'm actually getting kind of tired trying to beat the storm that's coming. Hopefully I can do that. Still got a while to go. Let's keep going. If you guys remember from my previous videos, these are not just normal rocks. You remember what they're called? That's right, they're called glacial erratics, or boulders that have moved over from the Ice Age. As part of the Des Moines lobe, this particular geographic region is part of the Des Moines lobe. Glacial erratics. The smoothness of the rocks is caused by tumbling against each other as they moved. I'm gonna put my bag right there for a minute, but this area right here, and you can kind of see a storm system there. This area is actually where I camped in the dead of heat in July. I slept right there. Right there. Originally, there was this camping spot in the forest a little bit here. There's a good one here too, but you see the problem is all the rainwater pools here. No bueno. It is good. It can be good for hammock camping though. Okay, so this way is east. You see where the clouds are lighter? That's northeast that way. So as we turn the camera, see it's getting dark, that way's west. Generally speaking, a lot of storms seem to come in from the west. And so, judging by the looks of these clouds, I don't have much time before it starts raining. Don't know how bad it's gonna rain, but we're gonna get it. Here is the rain. It came. Okay, we're getting close to our campsite and not a moment too soon. So at this point of the trip, we pretty much have to get a tarp set up or I'm gonna get too wet and I might be forced to bail here. So let's find a place in this forest here. So this timber here looks relatively protected. I think that we should be okay setting up some type of hammock in here. Let's get to it. Okay, we're in a bit of a situation here, so I'm not going to do any of this filming. As you guys can all see, it is just pouring out here. Gonna get my tarp and my shelter set up. Okay, so I got the shelter a little set up. At least enough for me to get under. Let's get it staked out more. It's still pouring out here. Well, it's safe to say we're going to be holed up under here for a hot minute. Coming down pretty good, and I am soaked. So we do have it set up though. I don't see any visible leaking. We should be able to get dry under here. Hey y'all, it's raining cats and horseshoes out here right now. Getting a lot of water. I am very thankful I'm not camping next to that river because I don't know when that thing's gonna flood. I'm on the high ground a bit. Could be higher, but I think we should be good for tonight until we can get out of here. I don't anticipate us actually getting flooded out, so we'll keep an eye on it though. There's been more flash flood warnings popping up lately because it's just been rain after rain after rain after rain out here. What a way to kick off the June camping season though. Okay, everybody, so we're just gonna ride this storm out. My plans for right now immediately is just to kind of see where this storm heads, how much more rain we're gonna get. We might end up managing to make a campfire. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. We'll see. If not, I brought my gas stove just in case for this very reason. So, just gonna relax and enjoy sitting in the hammock. The time is about 6:02 p.m. It is 77 degrees, June 11th, 2022, and we are sitting in our hammock, all set up under the shelter, and it is continuing to rain. For about the last hour, it's been raining, maybe longer. Raining pretty good out, isn't it, guys? Well, it's coming down again now. I am so thankful that this tarp is up because I'm starting to get a little cold, actually. Even though it's 77 degrees out, because I got pretty wet, I'm actually cold. We're dealing with pretty heavy rain right now because that cup filled up in under a minute. So that's pretty heavy, I think. I either forgot to stake that ridge line or it failed. Yeah, I might be in trouble, so I'm gonna have to get up. Make sure that I'm poking this tarp. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll have to see what the weather does. I am 3 miles from my car, so this isn't a situation where I can just like, oh, I'm scared, I'm just gonna go run to my car. Like, that's a 3-mile hike through very, very muddy conditions. So I think it's better to try to stick this out, and so that's what I'm definitely gonna do. One thing to be thankful for here is just the fact that there's no wind, because with wind, this would have been a pretty decent storm. But it just rained hard, so no harm, no foul. Got my cup full again. My cup runneth over. So at this time, the mosquitoes have come out in full force, and they are on the offensive. And I'm doing everything I can to protect myself, but they are thick. And the rain just is not letting up, so I can't make a fire. Not much I can do to keep them away other than try to keep them off me. Yeah, it's been a challenging start to the summer camping season. Technically late spring, I think. But, I mean, unofficially Memorial Day is the start of summer, so either way, I mean, I'm glad I'm not freezing, but sheesh. Okay, so we got the sun out behind us, and I think it's done raining. So we're gonna work on getting a fire because these bugs are horrible right now. Rainy tarp. I want to see what this white thing is over here. Oh, that's just a bucket. Okay. Okay. Let's get a fire started. Let's see if there's anything dry we can use in this forest. Something like this. And but it's probably still decently dry. Okay, let's see if we can do this thing. Nah, it's not gonna be easy. Let's see how this does instead. Yeah, much better. Safe to say fire is going. We're good. Let's chop some bigger logs so we can get some coals now. Okay, so the plan is to let that burn down, and then we're gonna start cooking on the coals. Still burning down a bit. Hopefully you can get cooking before sunset. Fingers crossed. It's almost crazy that this is Iowa Camp Climb Hike, and I have not had corn on the cob on this channel yet. So today is the day. We are grilling some corn on the cob. Are you guys excited? What an Iowa thing to do. Okay guys, that was ridiculously good. I'm not gonna lie, that was amazing corn, and it didn't even hardly butter it or season it with anything. It was delicious. Now I'm gonna cook the all famous London broils. Here we go. Starting to get dark out here. Won't be long, it'll be night. Time is 8:55, so it's 8:55 p.m. June 22nd, or excuse me, June 11th, 2022. Hey y'all, how's it going? Let me check the time for you. So time update, 9:35 p.m. It's nearing dark. And that means it's time to talk about some things. First thing I want to talk about is that this food's been really good tonight. There's a bit of a grease fire going on in my pan, but it's be okay. It might even sear my beef and bacon. About to dig into some French vanilla coffee, so I'm excited about that as well. It's been pretty quiet. This is a wild part of Iowa, I've noticed. This Brushy Creek is a very, very wild. It's a great place to go and just relax and unwind. So, anyways, I've settled into my new place. My new job seems to be going well. I'm liking it. It's a bit of a step up, I feel like. Ooh, mama. But yeah, I settled in my new job. My new place is going well. This is an old location, but I am going to get out there and start seeing some new ones. It should be a good time. Finally got a lot less off my mind, but I still got a lot of work to do, so I'm not out of the woods, even though things have gotten a bit better. Yeah, this is pretty much a throwback to the winter edition. It's a video I never actually made. I almost thought I was gonna die, you know, it's weird. I woke up and, you know, I was warm in the sleeping bag. That was no problem. I was warm and toasty all night. I was hot tenting. Well, anyways, just start packing up the hot tent, and, you know, when you're grabbing things in the winter, I don't know what it is, but it just sucks the heat right out of your hands. Like anything you touch, as you're packing it in your bag, it just freezing cold and just ripping the heat out of your hands. Well, anyways, my hands was freezing. I was in this same spot I am right now. I was over 3 miles from my car. By the time I got done, I was like, couldn't really think straight. Like my thinking was getting cloudy, and I thought, I might be getting hypothermia. Anyways, before I could get any worse, I started just trying to warm up. I was walking back and forth, trying to get warmed up. Got my everything in my pack, just stuffed it in there, and I started walking. And within a mile or two, I started to feel warmer. I started to feel better again. But yeah, you gotta be careful when you're out here. I think it was like -10, -20 Fahrenheit. It's about 10 o'clock, and there are some weird noises out there tonight. So, if I don't return from this night's camping trip, you guys know what happened. Right now, I'm eating my second London broil of the night. It's ground beef wrapped in bacon. That's what a London broil is. They're 2 for $5. I think that's a pretty good deal. 2 for $5 for one of these. 2 of these. Sorry. Yeah, I'll pay that. $5 for 2 of these. It's good too. It's really good. Catch you guys in a bit. That is so weird. How did a snail get here? I've never seen a snail out in the woods before. It's 11:11 and I didn't know it was gonna rain tonight. Okay guys, our fire's dying out here and I gotta be up for confirmation for my niece. She's getting confirmed at 9 o'clock tomorrow, so I gotta be up bright and early because I got a 3-mile hike out of here and I got a 30-minute drive to where I need to be. Plus, get showered and changed. I'll probably do that at somebody I know's house, so that's what I'll do there. So, I'm gonna get ready for sleep, and with that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching to this point, and I'll catch you all in the morning. But before I go, I just want you to say it's a bit uneasy out here because it rained, so all you hear around is like stuff falling. The thud, the thud, the thud. You keep thinking it was something going through the leaves or the forest, but you never really know. So you never know when you'll find that mountain lion. It's gonna find me before I find it, probably. With that being said, yeah, I am gonna check out, and I'll catch you guys in the morning. Peace. So it's 6 in the morning right now and it's raining, so I think that means we might skip breakfast. I'm not sure. We'll see. So, last night it rained pretty much all night long. I woke up and it is still raining right now. It's about 6:20 in the morning, and I don't know if my camera's even working that well now because I left it out in the rain. But we'll see. I'm not sure. It's okay though, because this camera's getting really beat up anyway, so. So good morning everybody. The time is 6:39 a.m. It is June 12th. It's about 60 something degrees. I did not know it was going to be raining today. When I checked my weather app for the day, it did not show that it was going to be raining all day. So this was kind of a surprise to me, but it was an amazing experience to be able to wake up to the sound of the water on the tarp. I got most things packed up. The only thing left is the hammock straps and the tarp and some cooking things. But that's about it. Everything else is pretty much packed up, and gotta hit the trail by a minimum of 7, I think, because it's gonna be at least a 3-hour hike to the car. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to get going here pretty soon. Cheers, y'all. Do a final sweep of the area. Make sure I didn't forget nothing or leave any trash behind, and we are good to go. The time is 7:10 in the morning. I got at least a 3-mile hike out of here, so let's get going. Let's hit the trail. So for this, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on a time lapse, and I'm gonna show you kind of close to what I showed you yesterday, but just in a time lapse form now to end the video. I think that's what we'll do. So I'm just gonna put on some relaxing music and show you guys what this trail really looks like. So I've got to be honest, I'm a little nervous. There's this truck up ahead on this road, and it's parked like right in the middle of it. I hope it's not Iowa DNR. My car's still here, so I'll show you guys what happens. Video's not over yet. It is Iowa DNR. I'm gonna get in trouble.